forward, number 34, a senior, 6'1", Bridget Beal. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 13, Aaron Farley. At guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 12, Candace Martino. At guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 11, Kara Rayburn. And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 21, Danielle McNabb. The Bethel Park Lady Blackhawks are coached by John Burke, who is assisted by Josh Kaczynski and Kim Nowakowski. And now let's meet our Lady Panthers of Upper St. Clair. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Alex Gansler. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 40, Megan McClain. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 20, Andrea Hyatt. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 21, Emily Muller. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 23, Grace Hyland. The Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers are coached by Ernie Cliss, who is assisted by Mike Morano, Gary Angelino, Greg Wagner, Jeff Maddy, and Heather Cliss.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. My name is Kevin McGahee, and I'll be with you tonight to bring you this WPIAL section contest between the homestanding Panthers girls basketball of Upper St. Clair and the visiting neighbors and arch rivals from Bethel Park, the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks come in here with an overall 7-9 record. The Panthers in there with a pretty nice 12-3 overall record. 4-3 in the conference for the Panthers, 3-3 for the Blackhawks. Upper St. Clair holds position number 2 in the conference right now behind the Blue Devils of Mount Lebanon, where Bethel Park is 5th out of 8 in there at the 3-3 record. This is their second meeting of the season. Bethel Park actually took Upper St. Clair much earlier in the season, 41-37 at Bethel. This is the rematch, and the Panthers are in here on a little bit of a roll, having stumbled twice last week against section foes, having lost last week to both Baldwin and Mount Lebanon. And the first tip is underway. Emily Muller, the junior, controls the tip, gets it back to senior Megan McClain. I'll set the lineups for you here. That's senior Alex Gensler, number 2, with the first attempt from behind the three-point line of the night. It is rattled around and finally brought out of there by senior Bridget Bielik. Number 12 for the Bethel Park Hawks is guard Candace Martino. She's a freshman. We'll find out through the contest tonight that the Bethel Park Hawks have a very young lineup, playing two seniors, one sophomore and 2 freshmen on the starting lineup. Megan McClain, the senior guard across the timeline. And she picked it up back on the other side. Grace Hyland, the sophomore guard, has the ball right now. Emily Muller, the junior center. And there's Alex Gensler, the senior, and Andrea Payan, the other starter for the Panthers, number 20, up and counts. Andrea Payan with her first attempt of the night, first bucket, and let's see who that personal foul is on. The foul is on number 11. That's freshman guard Kara Rayburn. One shot for Andrea Payan, swishes that through. Andrea is 1 for 1, 3 points on the night, 3 points for the Panthers. And it's a 3-point lead here with almost a minute gone in the first quarter. Aaron Varley trying to make her way across the time, and does against the defense, and poked away by Grace Hyland. Picked right back up off Emily Muller. Andrea Payan from the left, over off the rim, a little too hard, no good. Rebounded by Aaron Varley, stolen away by Grace Hyland, up and in. Grace Hyland with the steal, unassisted, her first 2 of the night, and it's 5-0 Panthers. Candace Martino, the guard, across the timeline into the Megan McClain defense. Left side, Aaron Varley. Stumbles and picked up by Megan McClain. Can she get it? Calls a timeout. Wisely, she was on her back, and rather than take the travel, couldn't exactly find anybody to pass to. Takes a quick timeout. So the Panthers keep possession of the ball, and the game is off to a quick start here. A minute and a half gone. Panthers with a 5-0 lead. right back on the floor. There's no real strategy session to be happening here. It's just Panthers back on the floor. Let's see what the Bethel Park Hawks have got going, because they are right now being outrun and outplayed, outstolen by the Panthers, who right now have a little more quickness than the Hawks do. It'll be Panther ball between the scorer's table and the bench. Alex Gensler into Grace Highland across the timeline. Nice and easy right side to Alex Gensler against what looks like a 2-1-2-3 zone defense by the Hawks. Emily Muller to Andrea Pine. Right back to Emily on a cut for the basket. Did not take the shot. Gets it right back to Alex Gensler. Skip pass over to Grace Highland. Comes down the lane. Also no shot, but a three-point attempt by Megan McLean, the left-hander. Megan McLean's first attempt and drains the three. And it's an 8-0 Panther lead. 2 minutes gone. Quarter number one. Aaron Varley, the senior, left-handed, dribbled across the timeline. Into the double team. Bridget Bielik, the senior, down low. The other senior on the team, batted away by Alex Gensler. Quick hands by the Panthers have resulted in steals, and I believe no shots yet for the Bethel Park Hawks. 5:49 left first quarter. Grace Highland outside the timeline. Alex Gensler right side, looking for a seam in that what looks like a 3-2 zone now. Bridget Bielik seems to be coming out and staying down. Andrea Payan down low for the inlet pass from Megan McLean. Andrea Payan with another bucket. 5 points so far on the night for Andrea Payan on the great inlet pass by Megan McLean. And now it's the Bethel Park Hawks who take a timeout. It's a full timeout as they try to gather up their troops and see that this game doesn't get away in a hurry. It's 10-0 Upper St. Clair Panthers already with only 2.5 minutes gone tonight. I've got 3 cameramen working with me tonight to see the picture switching back and forth. Usually we have one, there's 3. Dave Pierce is helping me out tonight. Will Shea and Alex Shogary all on the videography team tonight. We're glad to have them along. We hope you enjoy the pictures and the telecast. So far in section play, the Panthers have beaten Baldwin, lost to Bethel Park, beat Trinity, beat Cannon McMillan, lost to Mount Lebanon and Baldwin to bring us that 4-3 record in the conference. Still in hefty second place, the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils with an unblemished record so far lead the section 4 at 7-0. Aaron Varley now with the ball, bringing it up across the timeline. Into the defense, the half-court defense of Grace Highland's man-to-man defense, as it always is. When he puts the team down low, and the Bethel Park gets a first shot attempt, but no, that'll be a foul. That'll be Alex Gensler having pushed her out of the way. Alex Gensler's first team foul. But that will send Danielle McNabb, the 6'1" sophomore, to the line, shooting 2. Danielle's the tallest player, ties with the tallest player on the team. Bridget Bielik, the senior, for the other 6'1" player. They have a 6-foot player, Shannon Haggerty, not on the floor yet. That free throw comes up short from Danielle McNabb. The Bethel Park Hawks still scoreless, trailing 10-0, 5:23 to go first quarter. Second shot also off the rim, no good. Rebound, Emily Muller into the Megan McLean and turned around. Saw Candace Martino standing right there, and Megan took an extra shuffle step. Turnover sends the ball over to the Hawks under their own basket. 5:20 left now, first quarter. Aaron Varley, the senior, bringing the ball in underneath. Candace Martino way out front. Knocked away by Alex Gensler, but gathered right back in by Candace Martino. Finds Aaron Varley left side, left-handed shot, and good from three-point land. Aaron Varley, first Bethel Park shot of the night, is drained for 3, and Bethel Park, the Blackhawks are off the schneid, trailing the Panthers by 7, 10-3. Megan McLean up in the timeline, drives for the basket from the right side. No foul call, a lot of rumbling going on. Megan finds herself on the floor, but it was tapped out of bounds by Danielle McNabb. All belongs to the Panthers under their own basket. Megan McLean bringing the ball in. Looking for help, finds Emily Muller way out high. Andrea Pine driving in the lane, off the rim and backboard, no good. Gathered out of there by Aaron Varley and dribbling left hand with the left hand up the left side. Candace Martino back to right, way outside, and another 3 from about NBA three-point land. Aaron Varley, 2 shots, 2 3-pointers, and it's 10-6. The Park Blackhawks getting back in the game. Looks like the long-range shooting might be their method of choice tonight. Aaron pass gathered in there by Grace Highland. 3-pointer by Megan McLean. Range. Panthers answer right back in the form of Megan McLean, who's got 2 3 balls of her own tonight. That's 13-6, 7-point Panther lead. One more from the left side. Not good that time from Candace Martino. Ripped out of there by Grace Highland. Alex Genser, first quarter halfway at 4 minutes to go. Alex Genser and Emily Muller from about 10 feet on the baseline. No good. Rebound. Candace Martino. That's the timeline. Man-to-man defense. Bridget Bielik. Touch the ball against Andrea Pine. Way out front again. Danielle McNabb. Way out beyond the three-point arc where you like to see her. Not inside causing damage. Bridget Bielik looking for some help now. Danielle McNabb cuts across the lane. Oh! Danielle Pine ahead with the hands-up play. That's why you play hands-up defense, anybody watching this game. The coach tells you to play hands-up. That's why Andrea Pine almost snatched that ball out of thin air. Erin Varley looking for some help, looking for a way to get to the hoop here. That man-to-man smothering defense from the Panthers did not let them do it. 3:18 to go, 7-point Panther lead, 13-6. Erin Varley toward the hoop, into the Emily Muller, blocked, no good. Rebound comes right back to Danielle McNabb, rattles off the rim, no good. Emily Muller with a rebound. Must be a pocket of high gravity out there, and that's about the third time Megan McLean has found herself prostrate on the floor. Comes up with the ball anyway, and it belongs to Alex Gensler right now, right side. On the drive to the basket, Megan McLean from the right side with the left hand, up and in. Megan McLean leading all scorers tonight with 8 points, and it's a 15-6, 9-point Panther lead. Erin Varley against the Grace Highland defense. Bent over. New player on the floor, that's Alex Hay, number 32, had the ball. I missed that substitution, sorry about that. She grabbed that ball underneath the basket into the Alex Genser defense. Double teamed underneath, looking for help. Finds it, Erin Varley. Yes, from the left side. Scoops it up, rims it out, and Erin Varley has all 8 points tonight for the Blackhawks rather. 15-8, 7-point Panther lead. Alex Genser for 3. Rattles off the rim, no good. Emily Muller though with a rebound. Back out to Andrea Pine from 16 feet, rattles it home. Andrea Pine, 7 points on the night for Andrea. Still trailing Megan McLean, who has 8. Erin Varley outside the three-point arc. Bridget Bielik now outside the three-point arc. You like to see her way out there, too. Another 20-footer plus for Erin. Rattles off the rim, no good. Megan McLean with a rebound. 1:30 left first quarter, and it's a 9-point Panther lead at 17-8. Megan McLean pulls up. Alex gets her from the baseline off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded Danielle McNabb. Candace Martino with that dribble outside the Megan McLean defense. Took an extra step, yeah. There was a little miscommunication there. Danielle McNabb was actually headed across the lane, but a miscommunication, extra step, and the turnover. Two substitutions for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Number 33, Shannon Haggerty, is on the floor right now, as is number 11, Kara Rayburn. She started the game and is back. Second time we've seen her tonight. Zone defense still being played by the Hawks. That sort of sends the offense toward outside shooting, but we will see what the Panthers have. Taking their jolly time right now. Looking for help, looking for cutters. And Alex Genser down low on the left side. Megan McLean back out high. Right side, Andrea Pine. Skip pass way over to Megan McLean from three-point land and down. Megan McLean. Third three-pointer of the night. 11 points for Megan, and it's a 12-point Panther lead at 20-8 with 35 seconds to go first quarter. Kara Rayburn had a notion to go to the hoop. Came back out with it. Megan McLean, though, knocked it out of bounds into the Panther bench. It'll be a Blackhawk ball. Kara Rayburn bringing it in. Out high. Candace Martino with the ball against the St. Clair spread man-to-man defense. Shannon Haggerty, the other 6-footer for the Blackhawks, way out front. Danielle McNabb. Can she make it from there? Three-pointer for Danielle McNabb. Pushes it straight through. Danielle McNabb. So somebody else besides Erin Varley scores in tonight's game. And Megan McLean rattles out the rim, no good. And if I one more from Grace Highland before the quarter expires, no good. But the Panthers, in what turned out to be a pretty good first quarter, good shooting, good speed, the Panthers end up with a 9-point lead at 20-11. 8 of those 11 points for the Bethel Park Blackhawks scored by senior Aaron Varley on 2 3-pointers and 1 2-point field goal, and another 3-pointer by Danielle McNabb. Seems to be the modus operandi of the Bethel Park Blackhawks tonight is to drain them from way out. Not even just a basic 19 feet 9 of the 3-point line, but way beyond that. Panthers scoring also in bunches from 2 players. Megan McLean with 3 3-pointers and 1 2-point bucket. That's 11 for Megan McLean. 7 for Andrea Pine, including 1 for 1 from the lane. And Grace Highland also in there with 1 2-point bucket. That's 20. Nobody in any serious foul trouble. Alex Gensler has 1. For the Panthers, Kara Rayburn, the freshman guard, 1 for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Nobody in foul trouble, 1 team foul each. And on the alternate possession, it'll be Bethel Park Blackhawk ball marching left to right on your TV screen. Candice Martino bringing the ball in. Looking for help against the man-to-man defense. Aaron Varley gathers it in. Shannon Haggerty looking for a cutter, finds it. That's Kara Rayburn down low into the double team. And it looks like Andrea Paya might have given a bit of a shove with the body. Her hands were up in good position. Had to be a body foul. Yep, pushed with the body. That'll be Andrea Pion's first personal foul, second team foul. Bethel Park ball under their own basket. Long 3-pointer. Again, Kara Rayburn comes up short. No good. Daniel McNabb rips off the rebound there. Aaron Varley, another 3-point attempt. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Emily Muller ends up coming up with it. Andrea Payan kept that one alive. Walloping it off the backboard. And Alex Gensler from the baseline, right off the rim, no good. Aaron Varley, the senior guard, playing that rebounding position again, just her second of the night. Against that defense, Danielle McNabb way out, bringing Emily Muller with her, the junior center for the Panthers. And as Martino, the double team defense gets through it though. Grace Highland playing some pretty tight defense, makes Candice Martino shuffle her feet a little bit, got the happy feet disease, and it's a turnover. Comes right back to the Panthers. No scoring so far. Second quarter, still a 20-11 gap we had when the quarter began. 1 minute gone. Megan McLean on her way to the bucket finds Emily Muller down low. Emily back out to Alex, gets around the horn to Andrea Payan from 3. Up 2 points. 2. Had her foot on the line. 2-point bucket for Andrea Payan. 9 on the night for Andrea. 9 of the 22, and the Panthers have doubled up the Hawks now, 22-11. Aaron Varley against the Grace Highland defense. Man-to-man as it always is from Rudy Kuntz. I've only seen him play anything else just one time, and that was against the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils last week. Down in the corner. Back over the, and anybody touch it back over the timeline. And yes, it's over and back. Violation. No Panther touched it. Turnover sends the ball over to the Panthers with 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. 22-11, Panther lead. Megan McLean bringing the ball in from out of bounds. Gets it right back. Had kind of a notion to shoot, didn't really. Finds Andrea Payan in the lane. Emily Muller low, back out the inside-outside game going on here. From 3, Megan McLean off the back of the rim, no good. Andrea Payan with a rebound back up. Looked like it could have been a personal foul, but no, it looks like it was a block instead. Rebound down to the Hawks. Aaron Varley from 3-point range. And Emily Muller with yet another rebound. Megan McLean finds Andrea Payan on the left side. Goes right back in the lane with it for Andrea. Emily Muller down low. It looks like it was a blocked. Touched a little bit by Shannon Haggerty. Back in the hands of the Panthers. Andrea Payan again. The shot no good to Shannon Haggerty. Once again with a rebound. This Martino. That should have been an extra step. Maybe Danielle McNabb. Maybe what could have been a couple extra steps. The Danielle McNabb, 2 buckets on the night for her, 5 points. Megan McLean on a drive to the bucket, not really good. Danielle McNabb was all over that one. Kara Rayburn, that whole drive was disrupted. Great defense by, well, I'll get it in a minute. Megan McLean right back to Alex Gensler, and no good, personal foul. Grace Highland really disrupted that shot you just saw from Kara Rayburn. Bethel Park personal foul on senior Aaron Varley, her first second team foul, but that'll send Alex Gensler to the line shooting 2. Alex gets her normally leading scorer for the Panthers. That's her first point of the night. She has been leading scorer in almost every game the Panthers have played so far this year. Substitution for the Blackhawks. Brings Alex Hay back on the floor, number 32. Alex Skinner with her second free throw up and drains it through right off the back of the rim and down, just like you like to see him. 2 points on the night for Alex. 24-13, 11-point Panther lead. 5 minutes to go first half. Aaron Varley up across the timeline. Bridget Bielik. Yet another three-pointer. Three-point attempt by the Blackhawks and drained by Alex Hay this time. Her first bucket of the night, her first three, and it's an 8-point Panther lead, 24-16. The long-range shooting for the Blackhawks has been pretty phenomenal tonight. They haven't got anything underneath. Alex Gensler for, we're not too terribly sure, but she missed it in any case. I saw no indication by the ref. It was probably a two-point attempt. She probably had her foot on the line. I didn't see her hand go up. Aaron Varley across the timeline against the Grace Highland defense, gets right through it. Nice head fake and a nice move. Knocked out of bounds. Well, looks like by Andrea Payan. Could have been either her or Bridget Bielik, but looks like it was off the hands of Andrea Payan. Ball to Bethel Park, but trailing by 8 with 4:18 to go first half. Aaron Varley looking for help. Sends it way out long. Candace Martino. Bridget Bielik for 2. No good off the rim, no good. Rebound Andrea Payan. Megan McLean pulls up. No need to rush. Halfway through quarter number 2, 4 minutes to go. 8-point Panther lead, 24-16. Top of the game, Megan McLean takes it herself with the left hand off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, Candace Martino. Bethel Park guard, that's a pretty good shot. Megan found, did not go in. That one does, though, for Bridget Bielik. The senior forward, her first 2 points of the night, and the Panthers mishandle the ball. Aaron Varley got in the way of all that action. Panthers with the turnover, sends the ball right back to Bethel, trailing now only by 6 by virtue of that long-range shooting. Aaron Varley bringing the ball in. Bridget Bielik way out, top of the key. 2-point by Aaron Varley, gets that one down. Aaron Varley, 10 points on the night, and the Bethel Park Blackhawks are back within 4. Just a minute ago, the Panthers were up by 12. It's 24-20, Andrea Payan outside the three-point arc. Suddenly this zone defense that the Bethel Park Blackhawks have as Alex gets it right to the lane. Good shot, good attempt, but no good, just like Megan McLean had just a minute ago. Excellent drive and shot attempt by Alex Gensler, but rattles off the rim to the right. Ball back in the hands of the Blackhawks. Emily Muller with the block on Candace Martino with a nice give and go play. 2 blocks on the night for Emily. Aaron Varley on the inbounds under her own basket. Tapped away by Emily Muller, but gathered right back in by Aaron Varley. Danielle McNabb. Aaron Varley right top of the key. Once again, Aaron Varley. Third three-pointer of the night. 13 points for Aaron, and the Blackhawks are back in this game, trailing only by 1. 24-23. Andrea Pine, let's see what you can do about that. Off the rim, no good. Bridget Bielik with a rebound. Panthers are getting good shots right now, but they are not falling. 2:20 to go first half. And it's a 1-point Panther lead off the ref front of the rim. No good. Emily Muller with a rebound. Andrea Payan saw Megan McLean streaking toward the basket, put it just off her fingertip and out of bounds. And Megan McLean's pretty tall, but not quite that tall. From the baseline, Danielle McNabb rattled off the rim, no good. Andrea Pine with a rebound. Right out to Megan McLean. Across the timeline. Panthers could use one right here. Under 2 minutes to go first half. Megan McLean from 3. Rattles off the rim. No good. Rebound. Candace Martino again. At 5'6", she's had more rebounds, I think, than the rest of the team combined. Aaron Varley with the left hand. Off the Bridget Bielik pick, and that's a two-pointer that time for Aaron Varley. And the Bethel Park Blackhawks have taken the lead in this game. Panthers led 22-11, and now find themselves down 25-24. Emily Muller with the rebound off the Andrea Payan miss. So it's a 14-2 run for the Blackhawks right now. Megan McLean on her way to the bucket. Victim of a personal foul, a habeas corpus wrist foul committed by the sophomore Danielle McNabb. That's her third team foul. Nobody in any serious trouble here, but 2 shots for Megan McLean. Off the back of the rim, no good. Panthers getting good shots. They are not falling. Substitution for the Blackhawks. This brings Shannon Haggerty back on the floor. Bridget Bielik, the senior forward, takes a rest with 1:17 left to go in the half. Back of the rim again. Megan McLean missed both of them. And the Panthers still trail by 1 with just over a minute to go first half. 25-24, Bethel Park. Knocked away by Andrea Pine, but gathered in again by Candace. Off the front of the rim, no good. That was Candace Martino, of course. Aaron Varley, left side against the Grace Highland defense. Candace Martino again. Andrea Payan. Looks like it's off Andrea Payan's hand and out of bounds under the Bethel Park basket. 52 seconds to go first half. And still, it's a 1-point Blackhawk lead. Candace Martino finds Daniel McNabb, who finds Shannon. Sure enough, it falls Shannon Haggerty. And it's a 3-point Bethel Park lead with 38 seconds to go. Grace Highland across the time. It looks like they're playing for 1 shot with 34 seconds to go. I'm not a huge fan of this. I'd rather see them aggressively go for it, maybe get 2 buckets in this kind of time, but that's the direction from the bench. Coaches with 1 finger up. Grace Highland out near the timeline. Nobody playing any defense. It's a 3-2 Bethel Park zone. 16 seconds to go now. Grace Highland making a move toward the basket. Megan McLean, Andrea Payan outside the 3-point arc down low on the left. 8 seconds to go now. Panthers going to be making a move toward the bucket. No hope there now from about 15 feet. Emily Muller rattles off the rim. No good. Andrea Payan with a putback and good. Should count. Andrea Payan. Johnny on the spot with a nice putback, and that brings us to the end of the first half with the Bethel Park Blackhawks having grabbed away from the Upper St. Clair Panthers a 27-26 lead. We'll be right back with half number 2. Stay with us, everybody. McGahee, and I've got 3 videographers tonight. Dave Pierce, Will Shea, and Alex Shogary, who are doing a terrific job keeping you informed about what's going on here in the game. And by the way, what's going on in the game here is the Panthers had kind of a flat second quarter just then. The Panthers came out hot and led at the end of the first quarter 20-11 and only scored 6 points in that second quarter. So far, let's go over the leading scores and anybody in foul trouble. 5 scores for the Bethel Park Hawks tonight. Their leading scorer so far is number 13, the senior guard Aaron Varley. Danielle McNabb, the sophomore forward, in with 5. Alex Hay, 1 3-pointer for 3. Shannon Haggerty, the 6-foot junior, 1 2-point bucket, and the senior Bridget Bielik forward, also 6'1" and 2 points for her. That all adds up to 27. Nobody in any serious foul trouble for the Hawks. 1 for Kara Rayburn, 1 for Aaron Varley, 1 for number 21 Danielle McNabb. For the Panthers, a little bit of a different story. Andrea Payan and Megan McLean, the 2 seniors, tied for the scoring lead so far with 11 each. Megan McLean 0 for 2 from the line, 3 3-pointers. Grace Highland in for 1 2-point bucket, and Alex Gensler, the senior forward, 2 for 2 from the line. Alex has been held virtually scoreless. Nothing from the floor for her tonight. I expected them to break out of that habit here early in the second half. The Panthers had a 13-point lead in that second quarter, then went ice cold, scoring 2 points the rest of the way. That coming at the very end of the quarter. Only 6 points in the second quarter. Panthers running now left to right. They'll get the ball first, and we are underway with the second half. We're glad you stayed with us. Let's see what the Panthers can do to come back and extricate themselves from this mess they found themselves in. Alex Gensler down the lane to Emily Muller. There's the give-and-go play. Emily Muller off the Alex Gensler assist. Emily Muller's first 2 points of the night, and the Panthers have grabbed that lead back at 28-27. Aaron Varley now against, I suspect the Panthers are going to pick up the defense. Trip there. Megan McLean gathers that ball in, stays in bounds, up with the left hand and in. 13 points tonight for Megan McLean. 3-point lead back for the Panthers. I expect this defense, as I was saying a minute ago, to perk up here a little bit. They were kind of flat in that second quarter. Bethel has had their greatest success from outside the three-point arc. 5 3-pointers tonight for the Blackhawks, making up 15 of their points. Erin Varley, the sharpshooter, way out front. Megan McLean all over her. Man-to-man defense, and the double team in the forecourt. Down low to Bridget Bielik. Did not take the shot. Look for Daniel McNabb cutting down low. Erin Varley sort of lofted up and off the backboard. No good. But the Hawks gather it back in, and with 1 minute gone in this second half, it's a 4-0 Panther lead in the second half, at least. Off at the foot of Alex Genser. No violation called. Panthers come up with the ball. Megan McLean across the timeline. Alex Genser with a head fake. No shot. Grace Highland looking for help. Megan McLean down the lane. Looked like she got walloped coming down the lane. No violation called there. Looks like the referee's letting the girls play tonight. Kind of refreshing to see, but on a play like that, the ball rattled out of bounds. Panthers keep possession. Grace Highland out front. Alex against the left side. Zone defense stays in effect. It's a 2-3 right now. It varies between a 2-3 and 3-2. Depends where Bridget Bielik is playing. Up with the left hand, Megan McLean rattles off the rim. No good. Bridget Bielik with the rebound for the Hawks. Erin Varley out beyond the three-point arc, lofts it down low from the baseline, rattles off the rim, no good. By Alex Hay, rebound to the Panthers. Alex against the left side. Scoop! Looking for a pass. Emily Muller stayed where she was. Megan thought she was headed toward the bucket. Sails out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Bethel Park Hawks. Erin Varley edging the ball up to the timeline. Now finds Bridget Bielik down low off the backboard and in. Bridget Bielik, her first two of the second half, 4 total on the night. Alex Genser come right back from the baseline. Off the rim, twice no good. Bridget Bielik with that rebound. 1 point Panther lead at 30-29. 3 minutes gone, second half. Bridget Bielik out high. Finds him, Daniel McNabb cutting to the bucket. Emily Muller with the hip check. That'll be Emily Muller's first personal foul. First team foul of the second half, but it's 2 shots for Danielle McNabb. Swishes, drains the first one. 6 points on the night for Danielle. She'll get another. Once again through for Danielle McNabb. 2 for 2 from the line. 2 for 3 from the line tonight, sorry, for Danielle. And the Hawks have the lead back at 31-30. Out high, Megan McLean from 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound out to Grace Highland. Looking for help. That zone is now a spread 3-2. Alex Genster, still no help. Still no buckets tonight for Alex Genster. Poked out of there, poked out of bounds by the Hawks. Alex Genser brings the ball inbounds. Grace Highland way out high, looking for motion, looking for help. Not much movement on the Panthers offense right now. Soda content to let Bethel make the first move. Finds Emily Muller found underneath, no foul there. Andrea Payan out to Grace Highland, right back to Emily Muller. Now it's a pretty good ball movement. Back to Megan McLean down the lane, up and out for the left hand. That scoop shot is in for Megan McLean. 4 points this half, 15 on the night for Megan, and the lead now seesawing back and forth. Panthers back in front by 1, 32-31. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Daniel McNabb way out high. There's Candace Martino. Alex Hayter, Bridget Bielik. You like seeing her out there. She finds Daniel McNabb underneath. No block. Daniel McNabb on the inlet pass. Hoisted right up and in. Danielle McNabb. 4 points this half, 9 points total. to lead all. No, not to. She still trails Erin Varley. She's second leading scorer for the Hawks, and the Hawks get the lead back. Alex Genser with a three-pointer drains that from the baseline. Alex Genser with the first bucket of the night. It's a 3, 5 points on it for Alex, and it's a 2-point Panther lead. Timeout called Bethel Park. And it looks like after the Panthers took a quick rest there, they are right back in this with some good ball movement, good rebounding, and that lovely three-point shot by Alex Gensler. 5 points total in the night for Alex. Usually our leading scorer. Right now, third place, Megan McLean leading all Panther scorers tonight with 15. Personal foul, still no foul trouble for the Panthers. 1 for Emily Muller, 1 for Andrea Payano, 1 for Alex Gensler. So they have plenty to give as time proceeds here, but the referees really have let the girls play. You've seen some slapping and grabbing underneath there, but it so far hasn't resulted in anything much except a good, solid game when the clock keeps turning. For the Bethel Park Hawks this half, Bridget Bielik, the senior, has 1 bucket, 4 points total on the night for her, and 4 points this half by the sophomore Danielle McNabb. She's totaled 9 so far tonight, having scored in every quarter. Bethel Park comes out of the timeout. Substitution, number 33, Shannon Haggerty. Back on the floor, we saw her in the first half, 6-foot junior. Kara Rayburn to Erin Varley, who's played the whole game. Speaking of playing the whole game, the Panthers have made no substitutions tonight. The people you see on the floor right now are the same 5 the Panthers started with. Almost poked away by Grace Highland. Erin Varley, though, comes out with it to Shannon Haggerty off the back rim, no good. Emily Muller with that rebound. Alex gets it quickly across the timeline into the forecourt and jabbed at by number 11, the freshman guard, Kara Rayburn. That'll be her second personal foul. First of the second half for the Hawks. 1 each so far the second half. 2-point Panther lead, 35-33, 2:50 to go, third quarter. Grace Highlands and Megan McLean switching places. Ernie Kuntz has got the number 2 play on. Emily Muller at the free throw line. Alex Ginsart's at the 3-point arc. Into the zone defense takes it up, and air ball comes down the right back out to Megan McLean. Megan again switches sides, and from the right side off the rim, no good. Andrea Payan with yet another offensive rebound. That's working for the Panthers right now. 2:20 to go. Alex gets the for 3 off the rebound. Another offensive rebound by Emily Muller, but it falls into the hands of the Bethel Park Hawks. Bridget Bielik at the 3-point arc. Danielle McNabb. The 3 6-footers are in right now for the Bethel Park Hawks, all 3 at the same time. Bridget Bielik way out high. Danielle McNabb, that's a 2-pointer, and in! Good shooting from Danielle McNabb, the 6'1 sophomore. She has 6 of the Bethel Park's 8 points this quarter, and we are all tied up at 35, 1:45 to go, third quarter. And McLean with a stutter step down the lane from the left side, up and in, over Shannon Haggerty's reach. 6 in the quarter for Megan, 17 on the night, and it's a 2-point Panther lead, 37-35. 1:20 to go. Erin Varley way out high. For the bucket with the left hand up and no good. Grace Highland though with a rebound. Ripping it out of there and edging it across the timeline. Alex Genser left side. Headed for the basket. 1 minute to go. Third quarter, 2-point Panther lead, 37-35. Megan McLean looking for inspiration. At the free throw line, I'll rattle up the rim, no good, but rebound. Emily Muller puts it right back up, and no, didn't even reach the backboard, but she draws a foul from Shannon Haggerty. That'll be Shannon's first, second team foul for the Blackhawks, and Emily Muller will go to the line with a 2-shot opportunity. Emily's only got 2 points on the night. That came here in the third quarter. Drains the first one. 3 for 5 tonight for the Panthers overall from the line. Emily Muller with her second. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound. Andrea Payan, one more offensive rebound for the Panthers, and with 40 seconds to go, The coaches have called for one shot. Megan McLean pulling it back. She's at the timeline, right in front of the scorer's bench. Panthers in no hurry, and the Bethel Park's content to just sort of let this clock run out. They are not guarding the Panthers, which means Megan can stay out there all afternoon if she wants. 15 seconds to go now. Time to make a move. Alex gets her. Bridget Bielik defense into a double team. Squirts out and comes out into the hands of Shannon Haggerty. Now the Blackhawks have a shot from three-point territory. Off the rim, no good. Grace Highland with a rebound. Megan McLean from half court. Off the rim, no good. Close, but not quite. And the third quarter comes to an end with the Panthers having squeaked back into a lead here, 38-35. Three-point lead. That's a much better quarter that time for the Panthers than that second quarter, where they scored only 6 points. 12 points in this quarter with that spread out scoring. Still, the Panthers have played only 5 players in this quarter. Alex Genser had a three-pointer, 3 points only in this quarter. Her total is 5. Andrea Payan hanging in there with 11. She did not score this quarter. Emily Muller scored for the first time. Her first 3 on the night. Grace Highland still hanging in there with 2. She didn't score this quarter. Megan McLean, though, with 6 this quarter to lead all Panther scores with 17. So 17 for Megan McLean, 11 for Andrea Payan, 5 for Alex Genser, 3 for Emily Muller, 2 for Grace Highland. Now, for the Bethel Park Hawks, the Panthers did a good job of shutting down Erin Varley that quarter. She had 15 in the first half and has 15 now. It's Danielle McNabb who hurt the Panthers this quarter with 6 points, including 2 for 2 from the line. Danielle McNabb, total of 11. She's number 21. Alex Hayes still with 3 from the first half. Shannon Haggerty with 2, and Bridget Bielik did have 1 bucket this half, or this quarter rather. She's a total of 4. Bethel Park with the ball. Fourth quarter's underway, and the Panthers lead by 3, 38-35. Erin Varley against the defense. Danielle McNabb found down low. Alex Hay ended up with that one right under the basket. Andrea Pine had what looked like a pretty good block. She must have got some wrist on the way by. That's Andrea Payan's second personal, her first of the second half. 2 team fouls for the Panthers, but that sends Alex Hay to the line, shooting 2. Makes the first one. 4 points on the night for Alex. She had 1 3-pointer in the second quarter. Settles herself for the second shot. It is up and in. Hawks back within 1. 38-37. Panther lead. 7:45 to go in the game. Grace Highland up across the timeline. Andrea Payan down low outside the 3-point arc. Same 5 players on the floor. No substitutions tonight for Ernie Kuntz's team. The Panthers need this one, having lost back-to-back section contests last week. Andrea Payan with it pass down low to Emily Muller. Off her leg, no good, but the jump ball, or held ball rather. Change of possession is in for the Panthers. The Panthers get to keep that ball. Megan McLean under the Panthers' own basket. Keep in possession. Finds Grace Highland, Emily Muller at the free throw line. A 2-3 zone by the Hawks tonight's been pretty effective. Alex Genser's been pretty well shot down. Megan McLean on her way to the bucket with the left hand up and rattles off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Out to Andrea Payan from about 12 feet, no good. Danielle McNabb with that rebound. Sophomore center for the Hawks has had quite a good night. 6:50 to go in the game. Panthers with a 1-point lead, 38-37. From 3 off the rim, no good for Alex Hay. Grace Highland with a rebound, almost stolen away by Candace Martino that was, but Alex Genser ends up with it. Alex Genser with the bucket, 7 points in the night for Alex. That leads back to 3. Let's see if the Panthers can get a stop here and stretch this lead back where it belongs. Almost stolen away by Andrea Payan. Bridget Bielik from 2-point line, no good, but Candace Martino with the 3-pointer once again. Candace Martino. That's actually her first points of the night, but the Hawks were tied up again at 40 all. That zone's a 3-2 now. Emily Muller found a 10-foot Shot edges its way over the rim and in. Emily Muller. 5 points on the night for Emily. Gets the Panthers that lead back. They've never relinquished the lead, but the game has been, oh, they have actually, but the lead has been tied several times. Bridget Bielik, Erin Varley against Andrea Pye on defense. Finds Danielle McNabb from about 8 feet, rattles off the rim and no good. Emily Muller with a rebound. Andrea Pye brings it across the timeline, gives it up to Megan McLean. 5:25 to go. Panthers with a 2-point lead. A bucket here would stretch into the biggest lead they've had since midway through the second quarter. Here again, in no particular hurry, looking for the Hawks to make a motion. Alex Genster in the lane, makes the turn, and the ball's knocked away. That one will be called on Alex Hay, I think. Yes, 32, Alex Hay. She's called for the personal foul. It is a floor foul, not a shooting foul. Alex Hay's first personal. Third team foul for the Hawks. Megan McLean with left hand on the way to the bucket, no good. Andrea Payan, though, with a rebound and the putback blocked. Partially blocked. Did not reach the rim. Still a 2-point lead for the Panthers. Now under 5 minutes to go in the game. Erin Varley out by the timeline. Grace Highland with the defense. Candice Martino trying the same thing now, looking for the Panthers to make a mistake, leave somebody open. Slicing offense by the Bethel Park Hawks, side to side. Erin Varley ends up with it. Back to Candice Martino from 3-point land off the Bridget Bielik pick. Candice Martino, her second three of the quarter. 6 points on the night for Candice, and the Hawks have that lead back at 43-42. Lazy pass by Andrea Pye, stolen away by Alex Hay, and Megan McLean did get part of the ball, came over the back with the block and the personal foul. That'll be 2 shots for Alex Hay. Megan McLean with her first personal foul of the night. Third team foul, and Alex Hay already 2 for 2 from the line. Some discussion, I think, about whether she's the correct person who got fouled. Indeed, she was. She got hammered pretty good by Megan McLean. Settles up at the line. The first one is up and off the back of the rim. No good. Alex will get another. It's a 2-shot foul, shooting foul. Takes aim up and off the front of the rim, backboard and in that time. 6 points on the night for Alex Hay, and the Panthers now down 44-42. Alex Genser off the rim, no good. Erin Varley with that rebound. Fought for by Emily Muller. The held ball was in the possession over to the Hawks, though. With 4 minutes to go in the contest. Panthers could use a stop and a bucket right now. Erin Varley across the timeline with the left hand. Takes her eye off it, but gathers the ball back in. Andrea Pye almost got away from Bridget Bielik, did not. There's Alex Hay on her way to the bucket. Spin move. The walk is called. Yeah, there was some discussion, so I hesitated there. It looked like somebody was tempted to call a foul, but she really did drag that back foot on her way to the lane. That was the right call to call the travel. It just took them a while to get to that right call. And the Panthers find themselves in a precarious position. This is about where the first game was that these two teams played. Bethel Park ended up winning that one just before Christmas, 41-37. And here we are, another low-scoring contest with the Hawks in front 44-42 right now with 3:45 left to go in the contest. So far this quarter, Candice Martino appeared from nowhere, really. She was instrumental in ball handling in the first half, but did not score. 2 3-pointers for her this fourth quarter and 3 for 4 from the line for Alex Hay. That's the Bethel Park scoring. 9 points this quarter, only 4 points this quarter for the Panthers. 1 bucket by Alex Genster, 1 by Emily Muller, and that is it for the Panthers this quarter. They had a low-scoring second quarter, only getting 6 points, and they have only 4 in the fourth quarter here. Panthers need to be. They've had decent shots. They have had decent shots all night long, and they've not been falling. They also took up a lot of time looking for a seam, looking for a flaw in that Bethel Park zone defense. It's been very, very tough to penetrate. They spread that zone all the way out to the three-point arc, so three-point shooting has not really been too great an option for the Panthers yet tonight either. No full court pressure by the Bethel Park Hawks, so the Panthers send half the team right back under the bucket. Let's see what Coach Ernie Kuntz has in store for the Lady Panthers. With 3:40 to go, trailing by 2, 44-42. 2-3 zone by the Hawks. Emily Muller looking for help. Megan McLean looking for inspiration out front. Nobody in the center for the Panthers. All 5 around the perimeter. Skip pass over to Grace Highland. Alex Genser on the baseline. Finds Andrea Pine up and off the backboard. Yes! Well done to keep a hold of that ball by Andrea Pine. Her first point since the first half. 13 on the night, and we're all knotted up at 44. Danielle McNabb out high. 3 minutes to go now. Bridget Bielik, you like seeing the tall people, those twin towers out high. Erin Varley over to Danielle McNabb. Head fake, nothing there. Time the Panthers put the clamping defense on and took care of this three-point shooting. Erin Varley on her way to the bucket, high off the rim, no good. Emily Muller with that rebound to Alex Gensler. Races up the right side. Andrea Pine outside the three-point arc. Panthers settle into this perimeter game again. Andrea Pine from the baseline, hit fake up and off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Bridget Bielik with the rebound, still tied at 44, 2:25 to go in the contest tonight. Erin Varley with that ball. Grace Highland with the defense. Now the Hawks in no particular hurry. I'm sure they'd like to work this down for the last shot if they could. Erin Varley with the hit fake, no good. Bridget Bielik from about 16 feet. Rim, backboard, rim, and in, and the Hawks have the lead at 46-44. 2 minutes to go in the contest. Bridget Bielik, 6 points on the night. Andrea Paya looking for help. She finds Megan McLean, the perimeter game for the Panthers. Looking for a seam in that 2-3 zone. Emily Muller. Alex Genser for 3 off the rim, no good. Bielik with a rebound again for Bethel Park. Danielle McNabb on the run, lost track of it and out of bounds. That was, she had a step on the Panther defense, and a timeout taken by the Upper St. Clair coaching staff, and rightly so. Here we got a minute and a half to go in this contest. Panthers trailing by 2, and with the ball only 6 points again in this quarter, much like the second quarter. It's been pretty much a seesaw contest. Panthers really almost ran away with this in the first quarter, had an excellent first quarter, came out of the gate fast. Bethel Park got back in the game in the second quarter, and it's been pretty much a seesaw contest the whole rest of the way. I'm not sure anybody's led by more than 3 points. Andrea Payan, actually Megan McLean still leading all scores with 17, but she has not scored in this quarter. Andrea Payan hanging in there second with 13. Alex Genser with 7. Emily Muller 5, and Grace Highland still with 2. She has not scored since the first quarter. For the Bethel Park Hawks, Erin Varley still the leading scorer with 15, but all those points were in the first half. Danielle McNabb with 11. All those were in the through the third quarter. She has not scored here in the fourth. Alex Hay with 6. Candace Martino with 6. Shannon Haggerty with 2. And Bridget Bielik with 6. Panthers with the ball, set up the offense in case the Hawks have any notion of playing a full court defense. They do not. Everybody's headed back to their defensive half of the court, and the Panthers follow them back there. No particular urgency. No full court defense. I suspect the Hawks know the Panthers are a speedier team. That full court pressure would not work. Now, what do the Panthers got in store here? Moving toward the basket, 1:20 to go, trailing by 2, 46-44. Grace Highland for 3 off the rim, no good. Andrea finally got a hand on it and gathers it in, but knocked away by Alex Hay and the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Now with the ball, 1 minute to go and a 2-point lead. Panthers with a bundle of fouls to give. Stolen away by Grace Highland. That's timely. Oh, but given right back, Danielle McNabb. Snatching it out of thin air. There's 1 foul. Panthers have still got 3 to go to get in foul or to get in the 1-and-1 bonus, the free throw situation. Megan McLean with her second of the half. 14 fouls for the Panthers. 48 seconds to go. Panthers still have 3 fouls to give. They start sending the Hawks to the free throw line, which I know is where they'd like to have them. There's a foul right there, Andrea Pion. That's her third 5 team fouls, and now 2 seconds went off the clock. It's now 46. Panthers need a steal, just like Grace Highland had a minute ago. But unfortunately gave it right back after she had it. Aaron Varley. Panthers need the foul. Emily Muller with a steal. That's what we needed. Megan McLean now right side toward the Bethel Park bucket. Comes back with left hand up and runs on it in. Tied up at 46 with 31 seconds to go, that is. Megan McLean with 19 and commits the personal foul. I think that was Megan. No, that was actually Grace Highland with the personal foul. That's her first 16 fouls. Now the Panthers can foul and get the Hawks to the line, tied up at 46. Now they do. They want them at the line. 19 seconds to go. Panthers need some clamping defense right now. Timeout called by the Bethel Park Hawks with the ball. Game tied at 46, 16.7 seconds left. Timely steal, just what the Panthers needed with Emily Muller. Looked up and Shazam, there was that ball sitting right in their hands. Wisely got it up the floor, and Megan McLean sort of oozed that ball over the net, or over the rim rather, through the net and tied this game up. Now the Panthers need some fancy schmancy defense to get that ball back, or at least not give the Hawks a shot really worth taking. "19 points on the night for Megan McLean to lead all scorers. Alex Genser has been very quiet. She's got a very quiet 7 points. Played some great defense, but not really involved in the offense. Let's see if these are still the 5 ladies who started the game. No substitution tonight, not one single sub for Ernie Kuntz's team. Whereas the Hawks have used liberal substitutions to keep people fresh. Erin Varley, the senior guard, maybe the only one who's played all 31 and a half rather minutes of this game tonight. And the Hawks with Candace Martino, Erin Varley, Danielle McNabb, Bridget Bielik, and Alex Hay on the floor. Panthers with the same 5 starters. Erin Varley into the trap. Calls another timeout. I'm sure they got plenty to give. But she did fall into the hands of the double team trap right there at the corner. 14.8 seconds to go. It's a 30-second timeout. This will be a short one. This was just to gather everybody's composure back and make sure the Hawks have a play and that the Panthers put on some clamping defense. You do not want to give the Hawks anything open. That's just man-to-man will do. Now, if you were the Bethel Park coach, would you take, that's Jonah Burke over there, by the way, in the dark suit, giving instructions to her charges, would you take the 3? Would you work down and hope for a foul to send somebody to the free throw line? They've got 3 6-footers. 2 of them are on the floor right now. Shannon Haggerty is not. Alex Hay will bring the ball, and nobody guarding the ball. All 5 Panthers trying to get the inbound steal. Erin Varley, toward Erin Varley. Grace Highland, though, knocks it out of bounds, takes no time off the clock. Now Bridget Bielik with the inbound. Danielle McNabb in the backcourt. Alex Hay! Oh, my goodness. Well, yeah, the foul was called, but Alex Hay was on her way down anyway. She was falling no matter what. Andrea Pion happened to be standing there. Andrea picks up her 4th personal foul. And now Bethel Park is at the line for 1-and-1 in the form of Alex Hay, who's 3 for 4 from the line already tonight. Noisy crowd trying to distract her, and it works. That shot's no good. Megan McLean gathers in, and there's a foul. Oh, yeah, finally. Blocking foul called on Candace Martino. Doesn't do anybody any good. All it does is take some time off the clock. The game is still tied up. Candace Martino with that foul. That's her first of the night. 4th team foul. Now Ernie Kuntz calls a timeout, so the Panthers can set up one final play with 9 seconds to go to see if they can finish this game off in regulation or not. Have this one go to overtime. We are tied up at 46 with 9.4 seconds to go, and that missed free throw is just what the Panthers needed, along with getting that rebound and getting it in the hands of Megan McLean. Panthers need to find a way to get right, slice and dice right through that 2-3 zone defense. Get to the bucket. They've had a lot of open shots right there in the paint all night long, many of which have not fallen. They probably should get this in the hands of Megan McLean, who's had a great night driving to the bucket. Also, very good free throw shooter. The best free throw shooters on the team are Megan McLean and Alex Gensler. The ball's going to find its way into one of those two hands. Now the Hawks come out in a man-to-man at least to start this inbounds play. Megan McLean comes out with it, and there's a quick foul by Erin Varley, trying to use up some fouls and some time. That's going to be the key piece here. Do the Panthers have time to get the ball toward the bucket? 2 fouls to give now for the Bethel Park Hawks. Only 5 team fouls. Takes 2 to get the Panthers the bonus. Andrea Pine at the timeline. Grace Highland now looking for help. Finds Megan McLean out 3 seconds to go. Megan at the free throw line up and in! Megan McLean at the buzzer! Dashing down the lane and from the free throw line, Megan McLean with a 2-point runner. And look at that, everybody. The Panther fans go home happy in what turned out to be a nip and tuck close contest. The Panthers come away with a 48-46 Section 4 victory over the arch rival Bethel Park Hawks. 21 points on the night for Megan McLean, 13 for Andrea Payan, 7 for Alex Gensler, 5 for Emily Muller, and 1 2-point bucket for Grace Highland. My name is Kevin McGahey. We're glad you're with us all night long tonight for this Section 4 Whippeal Girls Basketball Contest. Dave Pierce, Will Shea, and Alex Shogarty helped me out all night. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you in the next contest on Cable 7. Good night, everybody.